Okay, I'm going to attempt to try and show you how to change one of these for one of these to make your joysticks from this height. This is the one that I'll be changing into that kind of height. Now I'm trying to do this on my phone, so I'm probably going to do it in stages and stitch the video together. As you can see, the joysticks are slightly different in height, which give you that extra play. I've already done one that works, so if I show you there, that will be the new height of the stick. So which gives you more accuracy. First things to do is obviously dismantle this one. That involves bending out these tabs on all the sides, which you just need like a very small flathead screwdriver or something along the lines of that to open up. So I will do that and I will return to the video. Okay, so I've now bent them tabs out. Doesn't take long and they're easy to bend back. But there's a spring on the inside, so I'm holding it shut at the moment. I'm trying to do this with one hand without getting my fingers in the way. So just release that and the spring will come up. What you want to do is take this section off, and then you got your spring inside there. And take the spring out of the way. Just put that to one side for a minute, and try leave everything there in its place. So these are your little control surfaces, and the ring there is holding the spring in place. Now we need to remove the stick. This is quite a difficult bit to do with one hand. I will just try set myself up to show you what I'm doing. Okay, so hopefully you can see this now. I'm going to just push up slightly on the stick and things will start to loosen. It's the top one here. Let's just remove this spring disc. So once you get this section out, like so, that's just for the button. So take this section out, and you hopefully can see, if that will focus, in here is your stick. So just give it a little twist, and it will fall straight out of the bottom. You can now take that stick off, keep your little rubber piece, this little piece here, because that will go on the new stick. So I'll just slot that over the top. So slot that over the new shaft of the stick, and then feeding in, that will go up. Come on, focus. Okay, go up that way, and then give it a twist. Come on, focus. Give it a twist, and that will hold in there like that. Now it's just down to the reassembly. So these little runners here are what works for your directions. And let's pick this up so you can see. So on this side, you've got a little, got a little kind of hook that needs to go this way round, so it's on that little metal runner. So just gently move that into place. This is more fiddly because I'm trying to do it underneath my phone that's balancing on my coffee at the moment. Which is what I thought I would do there. There we go. So it's just reset and twist that 90 degrees, and then just try drop this on top. And that should fit nicely over there, like so. Make sure that that bit is in that gap. Then we can put our little bar for the button back in its little slot, like so, and the spring disc back on top. And that is the reassembly of that part. We're just going to give the stick a little wiggle underneath. So when you wiggle the stick, you can see, you apply a little bit of pressure. You can see how they move back and forth with the movement of the stick. Now comes the difficult part of getting the electronics back in place. So you see the white bar, that's what goes over your button, and you've got little cutouts, as you can see through there, that will locate it on top. So as you lay that back on top, like so, just need to line everything back up nicely, and then if you've got any kind of electronic tape, it's best just to tape down a couple of the edges to stop it shifting as you push the spring back in. So I will do that and I'll come back to you. Okay, so just added some small bits of tape there, just do 3 edges just to try hold that in position. Now this is the difficult part. So you need to take your spring and just thread that through that hole. Just like so. Come on, focus. Like so. Then you need to get your shield and we can line this back up. Just push straight down on that spring. So that's just resting on top there now. I'm literally just going to push straight down so that spring goes straight, and now I just need to bend these tabs back. So I've bent them back just slightly now, but I'm now going to smarten them up and bend them all back. I've removed all the excess bits of tape that are kind of poking out around the edges, so I'm just going to smarten this up now and then test. So literally just using a small screwdriver just to push these tabs back into position so they're holding nice and tight. So pushing these tabs down, going around all of them, just push them back in towards the body and then down on the top to nip them all nice and tight. You'll need to get them back reasonably tight because the gap in the Odin is very precise for these modules, so any kind of bends out, you'll need to kind of work back flat as much as you can just by pressing. As you can see, all back, just use the screwdriver to bend this metal back into shape. And there we go. So there is one new kind of module with the spring and able to push everything back. Let's just get that rubber back down, and then we will put it in the Odin and test. I'm not going to show you how to put it into the Odin. There's plenty of videos on that, but I will show you the gamepad test afterwards.